So, during our last discussion, the loadings which are applied to our beam is a continuous loadings. Now, we consider that as continuous loadings because from the support to the end support, continuous atong load. No, it is although triangular, but it is stretched throughout our beam. So kung imong tanawon, on any part or on any distance sa imong beam, ang imong makuha ra nga equation for the shear and moment is the same. Diba? Bahalag mukat kag kaduha diha, the equation nga imong makuha is the same because this is a continuous load. The example that I will be giving today is a discontinuous loadings. Pareha ani, the loads applied on our beam are concentrated loads. So, dili siya continuous. We call that discontinuous atong loads. Discontinuous gyapon siya if, example, this is our beam and naay uniform load but the uniform load is not until the other support reaction. Hinaadan siya mga concentrated loads diya. We consider also that as discontinuous ang loads nga na-apply sa beam. So how to interpret or how to analyze discontinuous loads? The process is the same lang man. Nga mukuha ka og reaction, mukat ka og segment. You select either left side or right side. You make FBD and then you do equations of equilibrium. However, tungod kay discontinuous siya, dili pwede nga isa ra tong cutting. No? We will cut multiple segments. So you will do the steps based on how many cutting imong basihan. Ingani man ipagtanaw. So maglain-lain maglahi-lahi man gud ang range for X. No, okay, based on X man ta. For example, pangayuan ka og value shear at X is equals to 0.5 meters. So naara na siya somewhere here. So naa kay cutting dapat diha. No? Then you select the left side. Unya ang left side is walay loads. No? So that will be applied. First is X should be greater than or equal to 0 and less than 1 meter. Para ang equation nga imong makuha is dili ra mo sulod within 0 to 0.99. Para pag-cutting mo di pa maapil si 4 kilonewton. No? The second condition is daw pangayuan ka og value X is equals to 2.5 meters. So it is somewhere here, no? 2.5. So kung imong tan-awon, naan na si 4 kilonewton. So you cut a segment dire wherein ang atong range is X should be greater than 1 meter but less than 3 meters. Okay, di sa nato apilon ning 6 kilonewton. Kanilang man pud nga kanila man pud nga segment kana mo man imong kuan. No? So until 2.99. So muna imong second cutting. No? If pangayuan ka og value for shear and moment at 2.5, Na naman si 4 kilonewton diha. So lahi imong equation ana for shear and moment. The third segment is if pangayuan kag x is equals to like 3.5. 3.5 is naa dire. No? Kung imong tan-awon, apil na si 6 kilonewton and then si 4 kilonewton. So you will cut another segment na ang limit is x is greater than 3 meters but less than or equal to 4 meters. Tama na 4 meters kay 4 meters naman ang span sa atong beam. Okay? So, kani nga beam, we will be cutting 3 segment. So, mahulog nga you will do the procedure katulo. Kay ang cutting raman nato will involve 2 sides lang man, left side and right side raman. Di man pwede nga i-cutting nimo na sabay tulo. No? So, 3 cuts but 3 equations. So, first is you solve the reaction. So, basahon nato ang problem. Determine the shear and the moment in the floor girder as a function of x. Assume the support A is a pin and the B is a roller. So, pin ang A, so duha ka reaction. Y is roller, so isa. So, concentrated naman na daan ang loads diha. So, you do summation of moment at A to get By. Okay, duha may unknown. Kani si AX, sure na ni nga 0, kaya wala man tayo lateral forces. So, naana kay By, you can do summation of Y. Diri siya, ang iyang gibuhat is summation of moment at B para makuha niya ang AY. Okay na gyapon. So, naana rin kay reaction. Your By is 5.5 kilonewton. Your AY is 4.5 kilonewton. So, now you will cut the first segment. Cut na to ang first segment. Remember po class, the origin sa atong X is from the left support. Dili gid magikan atong X. Dili magikan atong X dire. So, dire atong X. Diri atong stretch. So, first segment, ang kalainan lang ani is ang iyang boundary. The boundary of your X. So, ang first segment, if you will be asked to get the equation for shear and moment for X value is greater than or equal to 0 and less than 1 meter. So, dira ra. No, kanira. So, mupili din ka either left side or right side. So, piliin nimo ang na-list number of loads. So, left side. This is left side. So, ibutang nimo ang correct sign convention. Left side man, so downward si shear. And then, counterclockwise ang moment. X dayon imong distance. So, ibutang nimo ang reaction AY. AX is equals to 0. So, muna imong first FBD for the first segment. Then, do equation of equilibrium. So, summation of Fy is equals to 0. So, you can solve your Vy. Your Vy now is not in terms of X, kay summation of Y naman na siya. No? So, 4.5. It means the value of your shear from X greater than or equal to 0 and less than 1, your shear is 4.5. Then you do summation of moment. So remember, dali mag-summation of moment sa cut section. So, M minus 4.5 multiplied by the moment arm na X. So, your equation for moment is 4.5x kilonewton meter. So ang boundary, greater than 0 and less than 1 meter. So if you are asked to get the value of the internal moment at 0.5, kani nga equation imong gamiton. No, kay mo may boundary sa x. Now the second segment. The second segment is kanira ang boundary ang mag-change. No? Boundary lang ang mag-change, pero ang cutting sa atong beam is dili duha ra gyapon ka part. So consider ang tibuok beam, bahinon nimo kaduha, kung asa ka mag-segment, then pili lang ka left side or right side. No, dili mean nga tungod kay x is equals to x is greater than 1 and less than 3, dili na ka magsugod sa 4, dili na ka magsugod sa imuhang x. Didto gid gyapon mo sugod si x sa origin, sa atong left support. Okay? So ang boundary rin na change. Ang atong second boundary is x is greater than 1 but less than 3 meters. Asa man ni ma-apply? Again, if pangitaan ka og value for your internal shear and your internal moment at points like 1.5, 2.5, 2.9, this equation nga imong makuha on the second segment mo imong gamiton. Okay? So buhat din kag FBD, dili ka nag-cut ta diri nga section. Ana. So either left side or right side. So atong pilion ang left side. So ang atong x mag-start sa left side, so x ray siya nga value dire. Distance x. So gikan sa 8 padulong sa 4 kilonewton, that is 1 meter. So 4 kilonewton padulong sa atong cut section, that the distance is x minus 1. Okay, so that is our FBD. Yeah, left side ni siya. So downwards si shear, counterclockwise si moment. So ibutang na to ang reaction. So apply na din ka equations of equilibrium. So summation of y for the shear, 4.5 which is the reaction minus the 4 kilonewton yung concentrated minus the V. So your V now is 0.5 kilonewton. So as you observe, dili parihag value atong shear, no? 0 to when this is our x, this is our shear. Pag si x naman is less than 1 and greater than 1 but less than 3, mo ni atong shear. No? Kay kung isa ra mong equation ana, imong i-apply tanan unya discontinuous atong loads, sayop imuhang makuha na values. Then after getting the shear, get the moment. So diri ka mag-moment on the cut section. So M plus 4 nga concentrated load. Iyang moment arm is x minus 1 minus 4.5 nga reaction. Iyang moment arm is x. X equals to 0. So your equation for moment now is 0.5x plus 4 kilonewton meter. No? And remember the boundary, 3 meters. Okay. Then the last segment. So aya ka muundang pag nasagad na nimo ang boundary ha. Nasagad na nimo ang boundary sa kung unsay span. Kung unsay span sa atong beam. So our last segment, ang iyahang boundary, x is greater than 3 and x is greater than 3 but less than or equal to 4 meters. Okay. So, the third segment is dili ta mukat. So, left side or right side? Yung pilion. And, diba, it is suggested na you choose segment which has the least number of loads. So, pwede nato ni pilion si right side. Okay, walay load na appeal diha, only the reaction dy. But, remember class na dili gikan atong x, ha? Atong x is gikan sa left support. Yeah, kung ang total span nato is kung ang total span nato is 4 meters. So, ang nabilin nga distance diri is 4 minus x. Diba? 4 minus x. So, muning distance diri, 4 minus x. And remember the sign convention? V, upward na. Kay left, right side naman itong gipili. V is upward, the movement is clockwise. Apply equations of equilibrium na dayon for internal shear and internal moment. So, summation of shear. So, upward ang duha. So, your V is negative 5.5 kilonewton. Then, summation of moment. Dili gyapon mag moment sa cut section. So, 5.5 with the moment arm na 4 minus x. And the moment nga clockwise. So, the equation for your moment is negative 5.5x plus 22 kilonewton meter. So, your x is, ang boundary sa x is greater than 3 and less than or equal to 4 meters. So, diha ra. Mag-matter ang boundary kung unsay mong gamiton nga equation to get your value. Alright? So, that's it for the continuous loadings. Discontinuous ang loads. Okay, class? Any question? May pangutana? May question? Okay. So, if there are no question, I'll proceed sa deflection. So, deflection na ha. Please listen class kay ano ni siya? Complicated na siya sabton. No? Wait, ano ra ba? Deflection. So, listen lang. Okay. So deflection. So kaning deflection is deflection on beam. Deflections on beam. And our beam is a statically determinate structure sa. So the method that will be discussed this afternoon is the double integration method. So when we say deflection, so deflections of structures can occur from various sources. From our loadings, if our member reacts to temperature, if there is an error on the procedure of the work, and kung naa sa atong footing, columns, base, pud na sa iyahang settlement. Settle. So in the design, deflections must be limited. So kaning deflection nato, the value of our deflection on our member must be limit lang yun, gamay ra yun. No? To provide integrity and stability for our structure. Kay kung dako naman gud ang deflection, it will create cracks. It will create cracks on the structure. And furthermore, a structure must not vibrate or deflect severely in order to appear safe for its occupants. Kaning deflection man gyud, these are munang first nga makita aside sa cracks ha. Munang first makita sa atong member or sa atong structure if ang mutan-aw is not like engineer, no? If not engineer, kung tan-aw na sa owner, kung makita niya nga ang beam nagsag, ang beam na ay deflection, nagbalik ko ang beam, nagbalik ko ang slab, no? The first thing nga mahuna-hunaan sa occupants or sa tag-iya is dili na safe, na ay something wrong ana. Although there are many factors man nga nung musag na ato mga structure diha. But appeal ng deflection ana na ay deflection gyud ana nila nahitabo. Okay? So limit nato nga gamay ra ang deflection. So deflection in structural engineering means the movement of a beam from its original position. Okay? So dili na mo move atong beam kung walay mga various sources. Kasagaran na loads gyud. No? And as you can see, example man ni, deflection nato is kani at certain distance. D, mo ni ang deflection. Kung imong tan-awon sa support, walay deflection. No? Kay supportaan man siya. Our deflection is on the internal side of our beam. Now, question, ma'am, naabay design ma'am nga ang wala gyud deflection gyud, dili gyud mo deflect ang member. Naa gyud na deflection. No? Naagid na deflection class, dili mawala ang deflection pero gamay ra kaayo na siya og value. Kanatong mga beams, although kung imong tan-awon sa imong mata, wala kay makita nga nagsag, wala kay nakita nga nagbaliko diha. Naa na siya deflection nga gamay ra gyud. Gamay ra gyud na class, di na makita sa mata. No? So muna atong gina-achieve nga gamay lang kayo ang deflection. Okay? So deflections happen due to the forces and loads being applied to the body. So deflection also referred to as displacement. No? Sa iyahang pagbag-o sa iyahang distance. So which can occur from externally applied loads or from the weight of the body of the structure itself. So the deflections which we are considering are only to structures having linear elastic material response. What we call, unsa man ning elastic material response? Nasulod na din diya atong elastic at ilang elastic theory. It means it's a condition na if a structure is subjected to a load, it will return to its original undeformed position after the load is removed. No? Mumubalik ra sa iyang original form kung imong tangtangon ang na-apply nga load diha. So muna ang linear elastic material response. So the deflection of a structure is caused by its internal loadings. So mao na ni class, muna ni atong gi-discuss before. No? Nagtuon ta how to solve internal loadings. Kay kung imong makita, wala may deflection diri sa support. Naara man diri sa sulod. So ang naka-produce sa imuhang deflection are the internal shear, internal moment, and your internal normal force. Sila ang naka-cause for the deflection sa atong structure. Okay? So, there is what we call a deflection diagram. So, sa deflection diagram, makita dito ang elastic curve or the locus of points which defines the displacement kung asa displaced position of the center of the cross-section along the member. So makita sa deflection diagram ang angle ay ang slope, no, ang slope for the deflection and the elastic curve. However, naatay restrictions. So restrictions as to the slope and displacement. Kung mosolve ta og displacement, kung mosolve ta og deflection class, atong isolve ra ana is mukuha ta og slope ug mukuha ta og displacement. Mora nang duha. Slope and deflection. Slope and deflection. So ang mga restriction is depende sa support. No? If the support is a rocker, kaning triangle, this is your displacement or your deflection. If the support is a rocker or a roller, 0 ang displacement pero naay slope. No? Slope is in terms of angle. Kanang theta, that is our slope. So if it is pin connected or hinge, 0 gyapon ang displacement pero naa siya slope. And if it is a fixed support, 0 ang displacement, 0 pod ang atong slope. So that is the restrictions na you should remember. Okay, ma-apply na siya on our boundary conditions. So kaning deflection nga atong i-discuss today and the succeeding topics. These are deflections which are caused by our bending moment. So si bending moment sa atong basihan. No? Bending moment. Si bending moment mampod ang pinakadako og factor nga maka-affect sa atong beam. No? Kung beam atong analysis. So, elastic beam theory. So, when internal moment, kuha ta og internal moment. if it deforms the element of the beam, so it creates, no? Each cross-section remains plane. Kulang na siya. And naay ma-create nga angle. Naay ma-create nga angle. So at certain dx. So kani siya nga illustration before deformation. Kung inyong tanawon, rectangle lang siya. Muna siya before deformation. After deformation, kung kanus na-apply si moment, nag-change na din siya. Naana din siya slope. And nahimo na ni siyang curve. Kani. Curve. Di na ni siya straight. Okay? And kani dayon, this row, is what we call the radius of curvature. Radius of curvature. So, if the material is homogeneous and behaves in a linear manner, then Hooke's law applies this equation, epsilon equals to sama na siyang sign. So atong magamit diri is the equation modulus of elasticity, the E. Kani siya class is mo na yung pag-derive sa equation to be used for the solving of deflection. So, and also since the flexure formula applies, then combining the equation and substituting into the above equation, muna dayon ni atong na-derive na formula. 1 over the radius of curvature is equals to the moment over EI. Usually, si EI is constant. So, rho is radius of curvature. M is the internal moment. So, mukuha ka og internal moment equation ani. E is the material's modulus of elasticity. I is the beam's moment of inertia. Kani atong gamiton for the deflection. Now, let's go to the first method on solving deflection. The double integration method. So, kaning the product EI, this is referred to as flexural rigidity. And it is always positive in quantity. Our equation for double integration is, we follow this, dx is equals to rho d theta. Kaning x is in terms of distance sa imong beam. Kaning theta is sa slope. Dx equals to rho d theta. So kaning rho is your radius of curvature. And substitute the equation. Kaning equation isulod nimo aning rho. Then you will have d theta is equals to m over EI dx. So, imo na siya i-cross multiply. And ipagawas man nimo si DO, so imo ni siya i-reciprocal, mabali na siya. So, mo na siya nahimong m over EI dx. So, you will then equate. Simplifying the equation, it will go to this. The second derivative of v over the second derivative of x is equals to m over EI. Kaning v class, this is our deflection. V is deflection. X is the value of your distance sa beam. M is your internal moment equation. EI is constant. So double integration. So this is the illustration on the deflection diagram. So kani siya class is napipadako rin siya, but on actual is grabe rin ni kagamay. Ipadako lang na siya para makita ang interpretation. So your V is your deflection kani. Naanaday theta. At certain distance, na-applyan og load, na ay changes na dx. And this is our elastic curve. Then changes in slope. Mana change. Apply. Then this is the radius of curvature. So, unsa maning double integration? Why does it call double integration? Again, akong giingon ganina, to solve deflection, ang imong kuhaon ana is the slope and the deflection. So once m is expressed as a function of the position x, kani na statement, it means nakuha na nimo ang imuhang internal moment equation. No? I-apply na dahil nimo ni siya nga equation and then you will do integration. Ganong double integration? Because you will integrate twice. The first integration, the first integration will yield the beam slope. Ang first integration mo ng equation for your slope. So tan theta is equals to dv over dx. That is the first integration of m over ei dx. And the second integration, after ka nag-first integrate, second integrate, it will give you the equation of your elastic curve. Equation of your elastic curve, it will give you the value of your deflection. Function of x, which is the value of your deflection, which is the second integration of your m over ei. So, mao nang gitawag na double integration. I-integrate nimo. Isa nga method sa sayon isolve is ang double integration. Dali ra siya. Although mas dali man ang moment area, okay ra gyapon ni sa double integration. Once masabtan nimo, dali ra siya ma-apply. Wala kayo complication. Unless if ang imong makuha ang internal moment equation is lisod, and then wala ka kabaloon saan pag-integrate, diha na. So sign convention, positive deflection is upward, and positive slope will be measured counterclockwise from the x-axis. So naapod tayo ginatawag na boundary condition and continuity conditions. So unsa man yung boundary condition? So the constants of integration are determined by evaluating the function of first slope or displacement at a particular point of the beam. So ang boundary condition nato, so kung mo-integrate ta, naaman tayo mga constant ana, C1, C2, C3. Depende ikapila ta mo-integrate. Kaduha man ta mo-integrate, so natay C1, natay C2. So ang boundary condition is, ano ra na siya? Span sa atong beam. No? Coordinates is, base na siya sa atong, based sa atong beam and based on its length. Now, diya ra magbase atong boundary condition. Anyways, you can understand it further pag example na ta. So, procedure of analysis. So, procedure. So, it should be realized that this method is suitable only for elastic deflections for which the beam slope is very small. So, very small ang slope. So, gamay ra rin nga deflection. So, furthermore, the method considers only deflection due to bending. So, bending moment. So, due to bending man ang deflection, ang atong gamiton ani is the equation for moment, internal moment. So, first is load or moment function. Kani siya is simply getting the moment equation on the internal side as a function of x. Kani kibali. Mukuha kani. Kuha kag m. Kana. So the process on getting the m is this one. Cut kag section kani. Ha? The process on getting the internal moment equation is this process. Kaning atong gi-discuss previously. So after you get the moment function or your equation of moment in terms of x, so ang i-apply gyapon nga positive direction is katong atong sign convention ha. Kung ang imong pilion is left side, mo ni ang positive nga direction sa moment. Kung imong pilion nga right side, kung imong pilion is right side, then clockwise ang positive na moment. So after you have your equation, you will now solve your slope and your elastic curve equation. So provided that EI is constant. So you apply the moment equation dito sa atong equation sa atong double integration. Dire. I-insert na nimo imuhang, pulihan na nimo ning m sa imuhang moment equation nga nakuha. And then you will do the first integration and then the second integration. Now, dili limtan ang dili limtan ang constant sa integration ha. So, naatay mga constant sa integration. So, after you integrate, pangitaon ang value sa constant. Tungod kay kaduha man ta mo integrate natay C1, C2. So, unsaon pagkuha sa constant using the boundary condition. So, once your C1 and your C2 or your constant of integration are known, balik din kasi mo equation, i-substitute nimo to ang imong C1 o C2. Dayon, solve na for slope and deflection. So, positive value for slopes are counterclockwise. Positive displacement is upward. Anyways, this is the procedure of analysis. Kung dili pa kay ninyo siya mag-grasp, masabtan na ninyo if we go on to example. Once makahuman na to sa example, pagbalikan na ninyo ang procedure of analysis, mag-gets na ninyo ni siya. Gi-summarize ko na siya nga procedure para dali sabton. So let's go to example para mag-gets how to do double integration. So each simply supported floor joist, so simply supported, shown in the photo is subjected to a uniform design loading of 4 kilonewton per meter. So as it is shown in the figure. Determine the maximum deflection. So maximum deflection ang ipangita. EI is constant. Remember class, this is a simply supported. Ang maximum deflection ana unya uniform load pag yun ang na-apply. Iyang maximum deflection ana is at the center. Muni atong maximum deflection. And remember class, if maximum ang deflection, the slope is 0. No? Pareha na gyud gyapon atong cable nato. The lowest part of the cable, 0 ang slope, meaning mao na dito ang pinakadako nga sag. So 0 ang atong slope, walay slope diri 0. So the maximum deflection, as you can see, is makita on 5 meters. X is equal to 5 meters. No, makita na siya. Wait, so. Okay. So, first step is you get the equation of your moment. Internal moment. Unsaon man eh. So, balik adto diri given naman ang reaction, so mukat na lang kag section. And then the beam is continuous. The beam is continuous. The loading is continuous. So, kaas ata mukat diha at any part of the beam at distance x. So, draw your FBD. Ang gipili nga side diri is the left side. So, ang sign convention, shear downward, moment is counterclockwise. So, pila ang value sa uniform load? 4 kilonewton per meter, ragyapon. No, kay rectangle man eh. Throughout the span, 4 na siya. Unless if it is a rectangle. If it is a triangle, mag-change gid siya. So, this is 4. So, kuhaan mo concentrated load. So, base times height. So, your base is x. Your height is 4. Then, the centroid is x over 2. So, that is your FBD. Then, the reaction is 20 kilonewton. Now, atong kailangan lang class is the moment equation. So, diri ka mo moment sa cut section. So, that is 20 multiplied by x ng moment arm minus 4x dayon x over 2 ng moment arm. Simplify, your equation for moment is 20x minus 2x squared. So, naana ka equation sa imong moment as a function of x. So, solve na dayon ta og slope equation and elastic curve equation using the equation sa atong double integration nga the second derivative sa imong dv over dx is equals to m over ei. No? Substitute nimo si moment dire. Then yan yung si ei iyang gi-cross multiply. So si ei is naa na dire pikas. Na ei na siya. So ei, the second derivative of your dv dx is equals to m. So si m is 20x minus 2x squared. So this is your equation. Muni imong i-integrate kaduha. So the first integration will give you the equation of your slope. So first integration, kani. So ang may tabo is ei dv over dx na lang. Nawala ang, di na siya squared. Unsaon gani pag-integrate? So you will add 1, then you divide. Then ako, di nakablog integrate. So this will be 20x squared over 2 minus 2x cubed over 3. Then the constant, kada integration ibutang ang constant. So C1, ano din sa C1 dire. So 20 over 2 is 10, 2 over 3 is 0.6667. So your equation for the slope is 10x squared minus 0.06667 x cubed plus C1. So kaning si C1, kailangan makuha nato ang value ani. Muni akong giingon nga pangitaon ng value sa constant using the boundary condition. So, naka-integrate na tag una. We will do the second integration. Kanina dahil na itong second integration. Okay? Kanina. So, si dv over dx will become v. So, now that is the value of your deflection, si v. So, imo integrate, that will be 10x cubed over 3 minus 0.667 6, 7, x to the 4th over 4. Si C1, madugangan na siya x. Yung add ba tag 1. So, x plus another constant nga C2. Kay kaduha man ta nag-integrate. So, that is our equation for the elastic curve. Constant si EI, so okay na siya. So, that is the equation duha na. Kailangan nato makuha ang value for C1 and C2. So, apply na dahil nato ang boundary condition. Kung saan nato pag-apply sa boundary condition, balik ta dire sa atong restriction. Tanawa. So, here. If your support is a roller, 0 ang deflection diha. If your support is a pin or a hinge, 0 pod ang deflection diha. So, diri mag-base atong boundary condition. Okay, ito sa solution ha. So, 0 ang atong deflection at the slope. So, V, this is our deflection man. V is 0 at X is equals to 0. So, this is the first support sa left side. Diba? Una atong first condition ha. When X is 0, deflection is 0. E, gihatag man dito sa atong restrictions. Ang atong mga support, 0 man og deflection. So, substitute ka. 0, 0 si X. So, immediately, your C2 is 0. Ma'am, always 0 si C2, dili. Depende na kung sino mo gawa sa mong equation. But dili nga equation, C2 is 0. So, the second boundary condition is, the shear is 0 if your X is 10. Unsa maning 10? This is the span of your beam. Naa diha ang atong second support. No? Atong first support is X is equals to 0. So, mugyapon ha, ang atong X is mag-start on the left support. And X is 10, tungod kay naa diha ang second support. So, when X is 10, your deflection is 0. So, 0 naman ni si C2, makuha nato si C1. So, V is 0. So, ma-0 nagyapon ni si EI. So, this is 10. This is 10. This is 10. Your C1 now is negative 166.7. So, you have your value for C2 and C1. Balikin na dayon imong mga equation. Pulihin na ni si C1 og negative 166.7 and your C2 is 0. Nana rin kay equation for your slope and nana kay equation for your elastic curve. So the equation for the deflection is kanina. Negative 3.333 x cubed minus 0.1667 x to the 4th minus 1667 x. So kung naay C2, imutang ang value sa C2. 0 man, so wala. So para pwede pod nga imong i-over ang EI para V na lang ang nabilin or your deflection. Na. So 3.333 x cubed minus 0.1667 x to the 4th minus 1667 166.7 x over EI. So you have now your equation. The question man is, wala na kagipangayo anong slope. Ang gipangayo sa imo is maximum deflection. So dv over dx, this is your slope class. Okay? No? Remember ha? dv over dx is equals to tan theta. So, and then your theta is your slope. So, if dv over dx is 0, no, it means naa diha ang maximum deflection. Okay, like I mentioned earlier, the location of the maximum deflection naa dito ang 0 nga slope. And tungod kay simply supported, so naa na siya sa center. X is equals to 5. So imo lang i-substitute ang 5 dire, no? Substitute ang 5 dire, you will get the value of your maximum deflection, negative 522, negative 5 to 1 over EI. So remain na rin si EI sa ubos, kay constant man siya. Pero kung tagaan ka og value for your modulus of elasticity and moment of inertia, i-substitute na diha. Then makakuha din ka og deflection nga value. So that's it for the double integration. No? Maura gid na siya. Kuha ka og moment equation, isulod nimo sa equation na second derivative sa dv over dx is equals to m over ei. Then i-integrate ka duha. Pangitaa dayon ang constants of integration using the boundary condition. Then i-substitute ang C1 ug C2. You now have your equation sa deflection. So, kung tagaan ka og span ana, like what is the deflection when x is equals to 2, you can now solve. Okay? Okay? So, diri mong makuha diri himo nimong theta. So, itan inverse lang dayon nimo. So, that's it for this afternoon's discussion. Any question? Any question regarding sa topic? Always nasa center ang max deflection, ma'am. For simply supported. For simply supported, ang maximum naa sa tunga. Kung cantilever, the maximum deflection is on the kuan, dito sa pinakatumoy. Pinakatumoy at bang sa 0 man ang deflection, di ba? 0 man ang deflection sa support. So, ang maximum deflection sa cantilever is tuwa dito sa iyang pikas nga tumoy. Ana. So, I am requesting you to study. I'm requesting you to study. Kay okay raman ni siya nga topic. Kung matun-an lang gyud. Kung matun-an lang gyud. Okay? So I will be sending files together with the discussion last Friday. And muhatag lang ko mga additional problems which will be magamit ninyo for reference study. Problem na nga naanay solusyon daan. Okay. So, I will not call for attendance mo. Screenshot ra ko ha. Kay ako ra ning i-ano niya. Tagsa-tagsahon ko ra ni unya. Ang wala sa screenshot, it means absent. CTM. So, you are 40. Kaya ako may ka 41. So, absent nga mga duha. So, I need to know kinsa na sila. So, any question, class? Mag F2F ugma? Oo. Mag face-to-face to tomorrow. You will do your problems at tomorrow, so prepare template. Naa na ba schedule? Yes, nag-ingon ako ganina. So schedule. Before ko nag-start sa discussion. Ingon na ako ang schedule. Ask your classmates. Topic sa problem set is kaning internal shear and moment. Then kaning moment double integration. Duha. Okay. So wala by partner gihapon ma'am. By partner na gihapon. Kay daghan kayo kutsikan. Nya. Kung wrong mo duha, diretso na mo wrong duha. No? Kaysa sa isa-isahon ako. Ba? So, that's it for this afternoon. That's it for this afternoon. Thank you so much. See you tomorrow. Bye.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. Bye, ma'am.